London Black Knights and the Oakland Raiders. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Oakland. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready? 10-2 start. Watch the pass. Shoot.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
Watch left. Watch left.
Operating from the gun. Eason, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Max Crosby just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Eason. Looking left sideline, is complete. And all the way down to the 39. A big play there. 41 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. You better be afraid of me. Mike 52, Mike 52. Man, I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
2nd and 6. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. D.D. Westbrook, 35 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. That's a really good job of execution by them.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Check the backer, check the backer.
One.
Blue dog Porkers, blue dog Porkers.
Check 37.
Check. Motion out of the backfield,
On second down, it's Brown. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Mike.
180.
Mike.
3. You ain't doing nothing today.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Echo. 53.
1.
Check 53. Watch the run. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 50.
1.
Here we go.
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I always love the opening game of the season, and for the players, always nice to get those firsts out of the way, isn't it? How about here? The first sack of the season. Not just in the first game, but in the opening drive. That's the way to get things kicked off.
Taken in at the 22. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
On the set.
It's going to be a long...
Hey, Echo.
On 1st and 10, Eason, he's going to loft one deep left. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! DJ Chark, 46 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it's now 14-0. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
We got the first down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake, but I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Check pass.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Tight end's right. Hey. 4 down.
25. Check 25.
Fournette running out of the gun, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play calling, though, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try and adjust when a guy's disrupting your running game. But when he's messing up your passing game as well, they may have to devote at least a second guy to him to try and keep him away from their plays.
Watch tight end. Everyone got 4 down.
Hey, high 7. Good.
On third down, Eason. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 29 yards on third down.
First
Down. 60 outlaw.
You want this.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Come on, set. 90 Wolf.
Double time. 4 down. Check. 4 down.
Shoot.
Looking to throw on second down. Eason. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Max Crosby, his second sack of the night. This is Josh Lambo. He hit from 57 a year ago. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. 17-0 our score after 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Exit. 58 for Mike. 58 for Mike. I'm here all day.
On 2nd and 9, Mariota. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. A first down throw for Mariota. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Handing it off to Brown. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Switch it.
3, 3. 48,
Mike. 48 Mike. Crunch time, defense.
from the shotgun. It's Mariota. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's a 2nd and 7. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards.
Ready. 8-3.
First down.
Topper.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Smith. Gone.
Watch the whip.
Fight.
Throwing on first down. Eason. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Strip that ball. Check it out, please.
Following the interception here, Mariota. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play that time for the Raiders. 41 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
They'll run now with Brown. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
I got you. Mike, 53. Mike. You go night.
Three.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 4.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Mariota. And he will find his man on the outside. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll run. This is Brown. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff.
And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there. 44 yards. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Operating from the gun, Eason. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. 4 down. Hey, Delta. Get it.
To throw again. Eason. The open man is Westbrook. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
This quarterback now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Back to throw. Eason. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Orbit.
Off play action. Eason. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. In for the score. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20, as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something to say.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Mike Spofo. I'm on. Buzz. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. Okay, double up.
To throw is Mariota. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now this time he'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Mariota now to throw on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Miles Jack with a sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Eyes up. Mike, 53. 53, Mike. 3. 1. Check three.
Now Mariota. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 1st down, Eason. This one caught over the middle. It's Oliver, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards to the 16 and a 1st down.
And the London 1st down.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw. 61. Matchbox lights. 5.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
91. Hey, lock it.
Alert 3.
Now.
To throw on second down. Eason. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Max Crosby. Make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Look at me. Door.
Throwing on third and long. Eason. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
One. Alpha. 58, boy, 58 is Mike. Hey, what?
From the gun, Mariota. And he's got his man on the out route. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
58 to Mike. One. Team was pretty quiet. Undercrush.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 47-yard line.
Where are they, team? Check 52.
Right back to Brown. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
No. Hey, check 24.
On 3rd down, Brown. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Watch the eye. One. Scene 6.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. He'll let this go for the end zone as his guys are in for 6. As his guys are back within a single score. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now they try the right side here. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. 73 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Hey, Sam off.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Mariota now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Just like that. Delta.
At the 42-yard line.
58, come on. Hey, check. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mariota. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
53, Mike, 53. 3 bud.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
53 to Mike. 53, check. 3. All day, every day, any day.
On 2nd and 12, Mariota nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Hey, Smoke, get in the way with it. Hey, 58 is a Mike. Go 58 to the Mike. Hey, I'm coming after you. 58 to the Mike.
Mariota to throw for it on 4th. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Daniels. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what?
Touchdown! A great play there. 85 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
One.
Bofo's the Mike. Mike's Bofo.
One.
Nice 7, let's go. 44.
First down, Mariota. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 25. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
At the 24-yard line.
Ready.
Mike right here over there, right? 52's the Mike. Rip right.
On first and 10, Eason. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. 1 play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
44's the Mike. 44's Mike.
Mariota. Being chased out left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score.
Let's get off the field. Echo. Mike's Bofo.
Mariota on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Watch the run.
3.
On 2nd down, Mariota again. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Pilot 64, weak. You think you gonna get this? One. Kill. Exit.
Is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Know your job.
Mike, 53. 53.
One. Time to go, night. Let's go. Orbit. Number 53, Mike 53. I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
53. All right, T. 3. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. You better bring it. Charlie. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Man out.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
They'll throw again. Mariota. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders get a score closer. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Ready. 18 Gator. Buzz.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
42 is the mic, boys. 42. 42 is the mic.
Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 33 yards that time. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run it again with Fournette. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Watch time.
Hey, Jet. 5.
You got 4.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
The kick by Lambeau is good, and that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
First and 10.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Bofo's the mic. Mike's Bofo.
3.
Watch the slam. Bravo. Slam.
He'll find his man on the outside. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Mariota. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A big play there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Here we go. Hang two stop. Protein spelled down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, but now I'm listening to you.